of thriving cities ruined and priceless heritage destroyed, and of parents bearing coffins, entire communities dislocated, millions displaced, and refugees caught between fire and stormy seas. In this digital century of new promise and opportunities, the reach of terror is growing and its toll is rising every year. Since the beginning of this century, tens of thousands of families have lost their loved ones in thousands of terrorist incidents globally. Last year alone, I'm talking about 2015. Last year alone, over 90 countries experienced terrorist attacks. Parents in 100 countries live with the daily pain of their children lost to the battlefield of Syria. And in a globally mobile world, one incident can claim citizens of many nations. Every year, we spend over $100 billion on securing the world from terrorism. Money that should have been spent on building the lives of the poor. The impact cannot be fully captured in statistics alone. It is changing the way we live. There are forces and groups that are instruments of state policy and design. There are others recruited to the cause in misguided belief. There are some who are trained in organized camps. There are those who find their inspiration in the borderless world of cyberspace. Terrorism uses diverse motivations and causes, none of which can be justified. Terrorists distort a religion whose cause they profess to support. They kill and destroy more in their own land and among their own people than they do elsewhere. And they are putting entire regions to peril and making the world more insecure and violent. The fight against terrorism is not a confrontation against any religion. It cannot be. It is a struggle between the values of humanism and the forces of inhumanity. It is not a conflict to be fought only through military, intelligence, or diplomatic means. It is also a battle that must be won through the strength of our values and the real message of religions. As I have said before, we must reject a link between terrorism and religion. Those who spread terror in the name of religion are anti-religious. And we must advance the message of Sufism that stands for the principles of Islam and the highest human values. This is a task that states, societies, sages, scholars, and families must pursue. However, to me, the message of Sufism is not just confined to combating terrorism. The values of harmony, welfare, compassion, and love for human beings are the foundation of a just society. That is the principle behind my creed of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And these values are important to preserve and nurture diversity in our societies. Diversity is a basic reality of nature and source of richness of a society, and it should not be a cause of discord. We need not just constitutional provisions or legal safeguards, but also social values, an inclusive and peaceful society in which everyone belongs, secure about his rights and confident of her future.